Me when I'm stupid AF? Oh my gosh, bro. Is he? I saw people earlier say he's in my stream. Is he actually in here? Is he actually in here, chat? No, on YouTube. On YouTube, they were saying that he's in there. Oh my gosh. Ty the Musician. Musician. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's your Discord? I want to talk to you about the David case. Bro, he commented about me. He just said, who's here from JIDION's live? And he said, JIDION spoke on me? Not gonna lie, Jit, you... Oh, bro. Chat. Mythic said, not gonna lie, Jit, you cooked. You made him mad. Why are you talking about me like that? Oh my gosh. Yo. Yo, chat. Tell him to DM me. Tell him to. I'm gonna see how logical he actually can be. I'm gonna see if, given reason, I'm gonna see if he can actually change his mind and delete this video. If given reason, I'm gonna see. Hey, DeMarcus Handsome. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do, what you're doing, what you do. I wish to get an interview done with you in the future. God bless. My man, Darian Byram. I'm not gonna say never. I just don't want to promise on here, man. But genuinely, thank you. I believe he's innocent. I agree. Okay, you might be on to something. How are you in the oh, well, you know what? Of course you're the target audience.
Coffee is life. A yawn is a silent scream for coffee. When hear joke.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Millennials are the new boomers, bro. I'm gonna be real, man. Like, I'm not gonna say all of them, but a lot of them just need to be done away with, bro. Like, It's like they're a lost cause, man. They're genuinely a lost cause. And they think they're so smart. You Gen Zers just don't understand. They think they're so smart. I could tell who didn't watch the whole video. I explained very thoroughly that I'm on so you're on neither side, but the entire video you're over here saying this is just adding up too perfectly. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that would do this. I can't see how he could do this. He was framed, but I'm on neither side. I'm on neither side, but let me see if he messaged me back. What's your Discord? All right, he messaged me back, chat. He messaged me back. Oh my gosh. Chat, I did not go in there thinking, oh my gosh, bro. Here, chat, man. You're gonna have to excuse me. Okay, I'm waiting for his Discord. I'm about to add him. I'm just waiting for the... Bro! People would just say Michael Jackson was guilty but defend David in the same breath. Literally. At least with Michael Jackson, there was a lot of things to prove his innocence. Like, I'm gonna be real. Michael Jackson was definitely a weirdo. But a pedophile? I don't think so. Miley, thank you for the gifted. No, I'm not going to say MJ was... MJ wasn't framed in the... He really did have those kids in his room. Like, there's no doubt about that. He did. Like, right? But... I genuinely do not believe Michael Jackson was in that room doing anything sexual to those kids. I don't. I really don't. Okay. He seen my message. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Check out A Call for an Uprising. He made a video about David exposing him. Is there any like new information? No, like facts. I actually lost my voice. Okay, he said he added me. Bro. Chat. Bro, I need you to send me your Discord, man. I got too many people adding me. I'm not gonna be able to add you if you don't tell me what your Discord is. Sorry I yacked in front of y'all, but get used to it. I don't feel like getting up anymore. You guys will see me yak. Warn us? This is the warning. That is your warning. Chat. Bro, tell him to add me.
I still think he
Had to come see this fool for myself. Buddy practically said, trust me, bro. He's innocent. Not gonna lie, Jit, you're cooked. Did made a whole chat mad with this dumbass shit. But he's speaking about you. Go look at his live. This guy gotta this guy gotta be 2021 speed. I show slow. Several of your points view evidence or rumors circulated by random people, not facts that were verified. And let me ask you a genuine question. If he killed her, why would he need to dismember her body? Wouldn't it make, chat, bro, just from seeing this comment, this is not gonna go well, chat. This is not gonna go good. No, no, this is not gonna be bad. Yeah, this isn't gonna go good. This is not gonna go good at all. Yeah. What the hell? For some reason, it's not letting me add him. Okay, there he is. Chat, how much you want to bet that his camera dies again? Yo, do you have a camera?
Yeah, I got a camera.
All right, bet. Yeah, turn it on real quick.
All right, so let me first say, bro, I'm new to Discord, so hang on. All right, I did.
Your camera's not on.
It's saying it's on my end.
There you go. I see you.
Yes, sir.
Ty, the musician.
What's good, my boy?
Was good, man. Okay, I just want to get one thing clear, bro. That video you posted, was that just for engagement, clicks, or is that genuinely what you believe?
Bro, I think y'all misunderstanding. Because show me one time in my video where I said he's innocent. I said, I think. 2 different sentences.
So you saying that you think he's innocent is different than proclaiming his innocence.
Right.
How's that different?
If I was just saying he's innocent, then I would be saying there's no possibility that he's guilty. I'm saying there's a possibility that he's either guilty or innocent, bro. I mean, it's not hard to, not hard to understand.
Okay. How about this? Ty, I don't think you're a pedophile.
I'm not, bro. I got 6 kids.
No, but I'm saying, I don't think you're a pedophile. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
There's a possibility that you're a pedophile, but I don't think you're a pedophile. What am I saying?
You're saying that you believe I could be one, but you're not saying that I am one.
No. If I'm saying I don't think you're one, I don't think you are one. What do you?
No, bro, that's not how that sentence goes. That makes no sense, JIDION. If you're saying I think you are one, but it's possibly you're not, you're saying you don't know for sure.
I didn't say. I said I don't think you're a pedophile.
Right.
So I'd have to. That means what does that? What does that insinuate?
Brother, insinuating is one thing, but to actually say this is what happened is a whole nother thing. I've never once look at my very first video. The very first video I made on David, I literally said, I'm not saying the guy's innocent. I'm just saying give him the benefit of the doubt. That's it. What's so absurd about that,
Bo, okay, you know what? Okay, you say give him the benefit of the doubt, but every bit of evidence that is given. So do you think David is a pedophile?
Now, when it comes to the nature of the relationship, that part, I don't know. All I'm saying.
No. Like straight up, like, no, because you gave your opinion very clearly on the video. So I want to
about the murder, not about the relationship.
You said, and I quote, I don't think it's right to hang out. Wait, you said I think it's a little weird to hang out with a 13-year-old. You said I think it's a little weird.
Nah, I said I think it's weird. Come on, bro. Okay. Don't do that.
Okay, you think it's weird, okay?
Yes, I do.
I swear you said I think it's a little weird. But anyway.
Okay.
Okay, here. For this case to make sense, right?
Right.
We have to establish their relationship. So what do you think the relationship was?
So judging off the stuff I've seen.
No, but you said everybody in my chat, you said kind of weird. You said
okay. What's the difference, bro? Weird, kind of weird. Either way, I'm saying it's not okay.
Okay, so there's no difference between weird and kind of weird, but there's a difference between I think somebody's innocent and it's someone's innocent. No, you can't.
You nitpicking, bro.
I'm nitpicking,
brother. Kind of weird is slightly different from weird, but it's the same thing. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Okay.
If we're gonna have a discussion, let's
have this discussion. What do you think the nature of the relationship was? For this murder to make sense, that is the most important part. Is because most murders that happen, the people know each other. Okay. So what do you think the nature of their relationship was?
I don't know. I've said that in every video. I've said if the pictures we've seen are real and they're not AI or anything like that, if those are real photos of him and her, then I've said several times it's weird.
Why? Those are literal verifiable photos that major news sources have.
How are they verifiable photos, bro? How can you verify a photo is actually real and not AI today?
Bro, there's literal websites that you can put the photos in to see if there's AI in it.
Okay, has anybody done that?
Reputable news sources have literally put out there that those photos were real. Like the
reputable news sources are literally using an AI mugshot of this dude right now. That mugshot that you're seeing on TMZ and CNN, that's AI. The real mugshot was not that crisp. There is a mugshot that looks just like that, but somebody used AI to enhance it, and it's been on every YouTube channel.
Okay, so them making it a little bit more clearer just devalues everything else?
Nah, what I'm saying, bro, we can't verify a picture, bro. We need to know for sure. Did it come out of his phone? Did it come out of his SD card on his camera?
Okay, what about the prosecutors saying that they found child pornography on his phone?
Now that I saw. That's disgusting, bro. I'm not defending this man being with no minor. I'm just saying, far as the actual killing, Jidion, what sense does it make for anybody to kill somebody, then put the body in his own car where it can be traced directly back?
Okay, you know what? You know what here? I am going to give you a great timeline of this, right? And I'm hoping that you're going to be genuine. And when I show you how much this makes sense, if I can make this make sense to you, will you take down your video?
Will I take down the video? No, I won't take it down. I'll change my opinion. I'll upload another video saying I was wrong, but I won't take it down because I didn't say anything. I didn't say he's innocent. I said I think.
Okay, we'll tackle one thing at the beginning. Okay, so when was she killed? Before?
Supposedly on April 23rd.
Okay,
2025.
So that's when she was killed, right? Okay.
Allegedly.
Now, when did he go on tour? TY?
That I don't know, bro. I'm not like
okay. In your video, well, I mean, you made a 20-minute video talking about how you think this dude that you're not a diehard fan for is innocent.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because every single other content creator was only saying that he's guilty. There could be no other way.
Because they actually looked at the evidence. You haven't looked at the evidence.
None of us have, Jidion. We haven't seen evidence. We've seen posts. Tell me one shred of evidence you've seen that wasn't online, Jidion.
Oh, so the autopsy report, is that not evidence or is that AI?
That the autopsy report said, did you read it? At the very end, it said there was nothing found that links David to her death. Did you skip over that part?
What are you talking about? Where?
Bro, go look on TMZ's website. When they posted the autopsy report, it also said there was nothing found linking David to her death. Come on, G. I'm just giving the man the benefit of the doubt. I'm not tripping. I'm not stupid.
Okay, you have to go link it to me. You brought the source. Link it to me. Link it to me.
Okay, hold on.
Link it to me, and I want to see it word for word. The way this nigga types pisses me off.
Hold that thought, bro.
He brought the claim. Now show me the evidence. He's gonna be looking for a while, Chad. He's not gonna find it. Chat, we're gonna really take the advice from a dude typing like this. You're really gonna listen to a dude typing like this. Respect your elders. He's still looking for it. You find it yet?
I'm looking right now, bro.
I'm gonna help you out, man. I don't think you're gonna find what you just said.
I promise you, I might even have a screenshot. Hold on.
Wait, but hold on. Wait, didn't you say you can't trust evidence that you find online?
But you just said that's where the autopsy. I'm just telling you what I read about the autopsy.
I mean, I trust evidence online, but you don't. So I was just wondering, like, is it kind of hypocritical?
Nah, bro. I'm not saying I trust evidence online. I'm just saying if we're going off
hold on. Listen, no, hold on. I don't want to change the topic because I want you to find that. I want you to find that source.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do that.
Yeah. So you thought you could weasel out of that real quick. Bro, I want you to find that source.
Sam, I'm answering your question, bro. All right. Hold on.
Chat, he was gonna try to weasel out of it, chat. I saw it from a mile away. Bro. He was gonna try to. I promise you, if I would have engaged more in that conversation, he would have not brought that up. Yo, Marley. Who rated me? Marley. Who the heck is Marley? Who's Marley? Let me see. Marley. Yo, W Marley. W Marley for the raid. W Marley for the raid. That's love, man. I appreciate you, Marley. My guy. Yo, okay, everybody that's coming from Marley's chat, this dude is claiming that David is innocent, and we're having a debate. We just watched the most stupid video on TikTok, and now I'm debating him live. It has been 5 minutes, and he said that the autopsy report for Celeste said that there was nothing linking David to her murder. That's what he claimed. So we're still waiting. So Marley chat, enjoy. And W Marley. Hey man, it's been 5 minutes. We still looking?
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. You know how TMZ is. They post 30 things every 5 minutes, man.
And word for word, the autopsy report said that there was nothing linking David to the crime.
What I saw, that's what it said, bro. It said it said at the bottom. Matter of fact, it was highlighted in yellow. I know some of y'all seen it too, bro. I know y'all trying to, leave me out to dry, but I'm telling you, at the very bottom, it said there was nothing linking David to her death. I'm gonna find it, bro. I promise you. Hold on. But you can keep talking. You can keep going, bro. Answer all your questions while I'm looking.
Bro, my man. All of the evidence is pointing towards David committing this crime. And you making these videos, giving his fans false hope, is only hurting the family and hurting the justice process.
How am I hurting?
What if a juror sees your videos?
Brother, then the juror would have already seen millions of other people saying stuff way worse than me, bro. I've never said he was innocent. There's millions of people saying he's innocent. I'm not affected in this case at all, brother. And listen, you're saying that like I'm saying something outlandish, man. What am I saying? All right, tell me this. You saying that all the evidence points to him, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole.
You literally, your whole claim. I watched your entire video. In your video, you said you can't see him doing this. You said from the interviews you've seen, he seems like such a nice guy. You said there's always signs before stuff like this happens. What kind of idiotic take is that? What do you don't know this man?
How is that? You know what I think is an idiotic take, bro? Okay. I think an idiotic take is everybody just reading what everybody done posted, all the blogs, and just assuming that they're defense attorneys now, bro. Everybody, since this case came out, everybody's
bro. What you just said is stupid. You said defense attorneys. If we were defense attorneys, we would be on his side. You're a defense attorney.
Bro. Lawyers, bro. Okay, let's not. Come on, dog. Don't do that. But what I'm saying is, all of y'all have seen the same thing I've seen. Unless you own the case, you ain't seen no evidence, bro. You just seen post. And again, I'm not saying the man is innocent. I'm only saying wait for the facts. Wait for the evidence.
Be honest. Right now, if you had to say whether he's guilty or innocent, what would you say he is?
If I had, honestly, and this is just my opinion. I don't know why y'all taking it to heart. It's just an opinion, bro. I think he was set up, bro.
Oh my God.
But listen, hear me out.
Wait, hold on. Earlier you said just because I think he's innocent doesn't mean I'm saying he's innocent. And I just asked you right now, is he guilty or innocent? And you think he got set up. So you think he's innocent?
I said I think, JIDION. You missing the operative word. Think, bro. Think. Okay. I think.
So why do you think, I want to hear from the horse's mouth. Why do you, and you still haven't found that article. I'm going to just,
I haven't. You're
not going to, so don't even worry about looking for it.
When I do, bro, I'm going to put up the video and I'm going to send it to you.
Okay. And then I'm going to throw it through some AI stuff to make sure it's not AI. But anyway,
Do that.
I want to hear from the horse's mouth, bro. Why do you think David was framed?
Okay, so one reason I think David was framed, the main reason, bro, why on earth was somebody who killed a young girl not immediately dispose of the body?
Okay.
Why would he let it sit in his trunk?
Okay.
For months.
Okay, here. That's a great question. That's a great question. Genuinely. Okay, I am going to show you something. I am going to show you. This is one of the private investigators that was working with the family and also working with LAPD. So this dude knows as much as the case as even more than the freaking people on the case, right? So his name is I think it's Steven Fisher, I believe. SF. So this is the guy, Steve Fisher. Okay. So he gave a time by time dateline of what happened, right? And tell me this doesn't make sense to you, okay? So the date that the date that the prosecutors saying that he killed her was April 23rd, right?
Right.
Okay. So on April 23rd, and this is the timeline, prosecutors allege Celeste Hernandez arrived the evening of April 20th. This is the last time she was seen, and we don't know what evidence they have. They might even have her going inside the house, and they just haven't released that yet until the trial.
Right.
But prosecutors say that this was the last time that she was seen alive, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, she arrived, they said that she arrived April 23rd at David's rented Hollywood home and was last heard from or about this date, right? So they're saying that this is the day that she was murdered. Coincidentally enough, during this time, this is when his album and his world tour was about to drop. So he was already promoting the pre-sales and stuff like that already, right? Supposedly, this is me thinking, I'm thinking that this happened more towards night because it'll make the timeline make more sense. April 24th, he had to go to New York. Do you know what a red-eye flight is?
I don't.
A red-eye flight is where, let's say you're in LA and you need to be to New York the next day, right? So you would take a 12 a.m. flight from LA, right? And so if it's 12 a.m. in LA, it would be 3 a.m. in New York because the time difference is 3 hours. So it's called a red eye because when you land in New York, it would be morning. So he took a flight on the 24th, and this is all verified. He took a flight on the 24th because he was doing like a pop-up event and stuff like that for his album dropping. So he flew from LA to New York. He took a red-eye flight. So you were saying, why would he leave her body in his car? So if he killed her on the 23rd and he had to take a flight that night to go to New York for his album, wouldn't he not have enough time to get rid of her body?
In one day?
This is all the same night. Think of it like this. So it's April 23rd. He needs to be in LA. He needs to be in New York on the 24th. So he had to take a red-eye flight. I'm not sure what time he took the flight, but if it was a red-eye, that means he got there the next morning. So it was either 11 or a 12 a.m. flight. I've taken red-eye flights before, or a 12 p.m. flight. I took in those flights before, so I understand how they work. So he has all this limited time to get rid of her body.
Right.
So wouldn't that make sense why he left her body in his car?
So you saying within the span of a couple of hours, he killed her, chopped her up, bagged her, put her in his trunk, and cleaned up his whole house and took a flight?
We don't know where he killed her at.
Come on, bro. I know you're not saying.
We don't know where he chopped her up at. We don't know where he did all that.
But I'm saying, if he killed her that night, he had to put the body somewhere, right?
He put it in his trunk. In the front.
So you're saying that he chopped her up and did all that same night within hours of having to leave for a flight?
Yes.
And made the whole house spotless to the point where the investigator found no traces of evidence in the house. He did all that in 4 or 5 hours.
Bro, okay, but this is what you're not realizing, though. He killed her in April. Her body wasn't found until September. So investigators didn't start investigating this until September.
Right.
So that's
you're saying that he
5
did it
months.
That night, though.
Huh?
So you don't think he chopped her up that night? You just think he put her in the trunk that night but didn't chop her up?
There's a lot of possibilities, right? This is me personally.
Exactly.
This is what I think happened, right? I do think he probably chopped her up that night. And I don't know how long he was gone when he went to New York and was doing his thing. But let me finish the timeline. So 24th, he goes to New York, he's doing his thing. On the 25th, he sings this song at this pop-up event called Afterlife. And during that song, he started busting out crying. Mm-hmm. Okay? So take that as you will, right? So, I don't know how long he was gone when he left for that on the 23rd, but I have a Tesla. I understand how it works with a Tesla. With a Tesla, if his car would have died, what I think happened is I think he had her body in the car and his plan was to come back and take her body. I think the car died and the car was just left out for an extended period of time. Then the tow truck company came, took the car, and took it to the tow yard. And I think he didn't know where his car was. And I think
didn't they say people had access to the car and they was moving the car the whole time?
I mean, that's what a lot of people were saying, but we don't know that.
You're right. We don't. That's why I'm skeptical.
But for all I know is the car was towed. I personally think that's what happened.
You think the car? Okay. But you still didn't answer my question. You think he chopped up her body, cleaned up his whole house, and put it in the trunk within a span of a couple of hours before he took his flight?
Why would he have to clean up to clean up his whole house then and there?
Because, brother, you're trying to get away with it, right? You're not going to leave any evidence. You can't leave even one drop of DNA in that house.
Well, obviously he didn't get caught up. So why would he have to clean up the whole house right then and there?
When I say the whole house, I just mean the area where it took place. He had to make sure that area has nothing that forensics can pick up, right?
And how do we know that they haven't picked anything up?
Because I'm talking about the private investigator. He's the one that went back and swept the whole house, right?
He was doing. I don't think he went inside the house. He wasn't doing that. This is more for the family. So he wasn't going inside the house, getting DNA stuff.
I thought he did though. I thought they said he went inside the house and he got like a SD card and he found some other stuff.
I don't know. The private investigator. I can't say the private investigator did that. That might have just been LAPD.
Okay.
You gotta realize, like, this is two separate things. But this investigator was working with LA, and then also the investigator has clear evidence of David also being in contact with other minors. Celeste isn't the only minor.
Has that evidence? He has that evidence,
and the LAPD know about it.
That's the first I've heard that.
So Celeste isn't the only minor that David was messing with.
That's crazy. Now again, bro, I'm not defending him against any allegations of SA. I'm just talking about the
But you did though, because you said that.
No, I didn't.
You literally said that, there's not enough evidence to show, when there is clearly enough evidence to show that, he had his name is tattooed on her ring. And coincidentally, that finger that his name is tattooed on was amputated.
But that's speculation, GD. I know how it looks because you don't have that definitive proof. That's like me saying, Gideon, I'm assuming you got that do-rag from Walmart. That's speculation. I don't know that.
Bro, there's video footage of Celeste with the tattoo, and her parents also confirmed.
Who seen this footage?
Bro, go look it up. There's literally photos of her with her tattoo.
You said you've seen it, brother. Where
I have seen it.
And why is it not? I've been on TikTok since this case came out. I've seen nothing that showed she had that tattoo. The David. I seen the tattoo. I didn't see a David tattoo.
Here.
It's got to be a real image, brother.
Let me find it. There.
Okay, that's not, bro. Whose hand is that, Gideon? You need to show me that it's her hand. Anybody could post a picture of a hand and put David on it. Come on, dog. We need verifiable proof.
This has been a photo that's been circulating this whole time.
Gideon, I can make a photo right now that got the same image. Come on, dog. I need verify. It needs to be her in the picture, not just a hand.
Okay, so why then is on medical examiner, why is it that this pinky and this finger right here are the ones that got chopped off?
That I don't know, but let me ask you a question to respond. Okay. Brother, why would he take that tattoo but keep the other one? Don't they both got the shirt tattoo? If he was trying to get rid of fingers with tattoos, why would he leave the other one?
Well, you know what? That's why it makes sense where he had a flight to catch it. He couldn't do everything.
Bro, there is no listen to what you're saying. There is no way that man dismembered a whole body and cleaned up and went to a show the next day within 4 or 5 hours, man. Come on. Even you can't believe that.
He didn't go on the next day. He just had to be in New York the next day. He didn't have a show to
but
go
you
to.
saying it was an overnight flight, right? So that means he had to leave that night, right?
Yeah, but we don't know
So
what time he killed her. But the day that they said that he killed her was the 23rd. So she could have came there in the morning, and he could have had all day. But while he was chopping up, so that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is he had to leave that night. I was the one speculating that she probably came at night, but she could have left early in the day.
Okay. Now, even if that was the case, he has a video on his TikTok from April the 23rd where he's promoting his album, right? Bouncing around, laughing, playing, and all that good stuff.
Have you never heard of drafts?
No, hold on. Well, assuming it's a draft, but let's assume that it's not, though. Let's assume that was actual footage recorded right then and there, right? Assuming it's not, in what world would he have time to kill this girl, chop her up, clean his house, and then make TikToks before he had to catch a flight? Come on, dog. I don't know if you think dismembering the body is like chopping up a piece of chicken.
So we have to ignore the fact that it could have been a draft. Is what you want me to do? You want me to play your hypothetical and ignore the fact that it could have been a draft?
So see what you're doing, though? You're open to possibilities when it supports your theory, but if I say it's a possibility, I'm just crazy.
But bro, okay, even in your scenario, okay, what if she was on the way and he made that TikTok?
We don't know. That's the thing, bro. We don't know anything.
You don't know anything. This is what we know.
Clearly you don't, because you couldn't give me a definitive answer.
I gave you a clear timeline of what all happened, okay?
You gave me a timeline of what you think happened, bro. You just said you don't know what time she came.
Did Celeste have a tattoo of David on her finger? And also her mother confirmed that she was dating a man named David. Yes, according to reports surrounding the investigation into the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, identified as 15 in some earlier reports, in September 2025, she and the singer-songwriter David Anthony shared a matching tattoo on their ring feeders that says "Sh." And matching tattoos...
it don't say nothing about a David tattoo.
Let me keep on reading. The tattoo on Celeste described as "Sh" in red ink, matching the tattoo David Burke. Also had the exact tattoo in the same location. Background confirmed that her daughter had a boyfriend named David, which drew attention to the matching tattoos when her body was found in the register Burke. According to TMZ, David was charged for the murder. Yes, according to reports. Wait. I don't understand why it's saying yes. Hold up. What we know, the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner identified the... Let me show my chat. Cause of death, deferred. Staring should. She was found. David, according to TMZ, whose legal name... We were told... Celeste was dated someone named David, although she had been seen... The news, David canceled a tour date. Following news of the Rivas death, David canceled his show. Oh... And then also right there, as you can see, he did cancel a show after her death was revealed. You said that he kept on touring.
Nope. I said that he went on to do one more show, and he did.
Chat, did she have a David tattoo on her finger?
She didn't, bro. Put it like this. There's no proof of that. That's just something that was said. That's what I'm saying. There's so much misinformation. How can you be certain at this point?
Yes. Bro, I mean, the only thing I'm confused on is...
She didn't have a David tattoo, bro. They had matching tattoos, but nothing said David.
Was it just the "should" tattoo, chat? It was just a "should" tattoo. Okay. Exactly. You know what? Hey, you see
how misinformation works, bro?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
All right.
It was just a shot. I'll give you that. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You see how that works? Where
Of course.
if I see something, I still think I'll have to look into it more. You know.
Right.
You see how like I didn't just claim that the autopsy report said that David was not linked to the crime, and then I never showed you anything. You know.
Right. But see, we just had the same situation. You couldn't show me the David tattoo. I couldn't show you where it said that, but I know I seen that. I'm gonna show you later. But either way, do you see what I'm saying though? Do you see how misinformation can mess up? You know.
Fair enough.
like
But the thing is about it though is the LAPD police chief did say that there was a lot of misinformation that was put out there. Right.
Exactly.
Because there was a lot of internet detectives, but they did have a relationship.
Okay. Again, I've never
the prosecutors.
said they didn't.
So in the video, you said it's kind of weird that he's hanging out with a 13-year-old.
Bro, you still on this kind of weird, bro? I've told you, man. Okay.
Okay. Do you have a daughter?
Weird. I have 5. Bro.
Okay. But do you think
That's
it would
why
be
I'm not
kind of
defending
weird
it.
if your daughter was hanging out with a grown man? Do you think that would just be kind of weird?
Bro, me saying kind of weird is semantics, JIDION. I didn't say kind of weird as in I'm excusing it. Kind of weird was just what I said at the time. It's weird, bro. It's
Okay.
very weird. Does that make you feel better?
Okay.
Very weird.
Okay. So not only that, but child pornography has been found on his phone. The prosecutor have not confirmed whether or not Celeste is in there or anything, but I'm sure that will come out soon. If she is in any of those photographs, you know, that'll be a lot more damning. And you made a claim. You said, why did they say that he killed the witness? So do you not understand why they charged him with tampering with an investigation?
When did I say he killed? Say that one more time.
In the video you made, you were like, why are they saying that he tampered with an investigation? Like, wouldn't they already be on top of him if she was the witness? So you got confused by that.
Oh.
So this is why they charged him with that. My guess.
I didn't ask why they charging. I asked if they were already investigating him for being involved with her.
Okay, there was already a missing persons report on her, so there's that.
Right.
But then also, besides that fact, apparently in the text messages, she was going to come out and expose David for the relationship that they had.
I heard.
So that is why the prosecutors are saying David killed her. So that is why they charged him with tampering with an investigation and killing a witness, because she would have been a witness to the crime because she was the person that was getting abused by him. So you were just confused on that. So
no, I'm not confused on that at all. What I said, JIDION, bro, is if they were already investigating him, then whenever she went missing,
that's what you're thinking. When would they be investigating him? How would they know he was involved in this?
That's what they said, though, right? Didn't they say they were already doing the investigation?
At what time period?
I don't know. I'm just saying what they said.
I mean, I could guess that he got on their radar September 8th.
So that no.
But even if before that he was on her radar, there still might have not been anything tying him to her.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if you're a cop and you're investigating this inappropriate relationship with this young girl, soon as the young girl goes missing, wouldn't you already have your suspect since you was already investigating him?
But she would run away from home a lot.
Yeah, but I'm saying, didn't they already know where she was going? Wasn't they investigating him?
No, there's nowhere saying that he was being investigated when she first left home. There's nowhere saying that. Right.
I'm not saying when they did it, but if it was prior to her death, soon as she went missing,
but that's you making that claim.
Soon as they found the body, though, if they was already investigating.
But that's you making the claim that they were investigating him before they found the body. That's you making that claim. It has not been stated anywhere.
Make that claim based off what they said, though. They said she was part of an investigation, so obviously they was investigating before she died.
Okay, investigation because she was a missing person. Just because she was a missing person doesn't mean that necessarily he was the person that they were investigating. She was already part of a different investigation.
But they didn't say what kind of investigation. They just said it was part of an investigation. They didn't say whether they were investigating her being missing or if they were investigating the relationship. They didn't say that, unless I missed it.
Okay. What other investigation could it be besides her being missing?
The inappropriate relationship with the minor. That's what I'm assuming.
Okay, so if there was,
investigation
say there's an inappropriate relationship with a minor, they would have to know it was David, right?
Right. That's what I just said.
You're making the claim that they knew that David was involved before they found the body, and that can't be founded. You're just making a claim.
I'm not, bro. I'm telling you what they said. They literally said she was part of an ongoing investigation, right? That investigation seems to me like it was the nature of the relationship. So if they were already investigating him for being in an inappropriate relationship with her,
wouldn't there already be an investigation? Wouldn't there already be an investigation with her if she was a missing person?
Yes, but they didn't say that's what they were investigating. They were investigating the relationship.
So every time I say that there was actually a case of her being a missing person, every time I bring up the actual case, you're saying no, it wasn't that case. They were investigating her being in an inappropriate relationship, even though you can't show anywhere that that's what they were investigating. You can't show that anywhere.
Brother, I'm not saying. Why would they be investigating her being a missing person when
because she ran away from home?
Yes, but that was in 2024, bro.
No, you see, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Brother, she went miss. They reported her missing in 2024.
She went. No, bro. No. The last time she was seen was in April 2025. You're getting confused. She ran away from home a lot of times.
No, that's not what I said. Listen to what I'm saying. You're arguing, but you're not hearing me. She went missing. They reported her missing in 2024.
Bro, listen, you're not listening to me. She ran away from home. So you're saying right now the last time she was seen alive was 2024. Is that what you're saying?
No, I said when she was reported missing was 2024.
Okay, so she was reported missing in 2024, but they knew where she was after that. Then why are they saying that the last time she was seen was in 2025 if they knew where she was?
The last time she was seen got nothing to do with the fact that they reported her missing in 2024. You're making a correlation that I'm not making. What does that have to do with her going missing in 2024? I'm just saying, you're saying they were investigating her going missing. If that's the case, bro, then that investigation would have started way back in 2024, not when she died.
Listen, she went missing again in April 2025. That was the last time she was seen.
She went missing again in April 2025?
Yes.
How did she go missing again, bro? From what I understand, when she went missing the first time, they never came back and said she wasn't missing.
Listen, my man. If a kid runs away from home and their parents report them missing and they find the kid again, okay, it's over. But if the kid runs away again, that first case doesn't magically just stay open and it's the same missing person. It's a new thing. And I don't understand what you're not understanding about that. She would run away from home a lot.
Right.
Okay? So each time her parents will report her missing, that is a new thing.
So they reported her missing multiple times, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I've only seen the one.
I've been saying that this whole time. Yes.
But where are you getting that? What I'm saying is, where are you getting that? I've never seen that.
Bro, that's been reported like since the beginning that she would. Here, let me show you.
I'm not saying that people said it. I've only seen her go.
Rivas run away from.
You said, why'd you scroll off, bro? You seen it. It said a year ago.
Bro, look. Yes, Celeste Rivas Hernandez was reported as a repeat runaway.
Look at the dates. I said it. The last time she was reported missing was April 2024. I said that.
Okay, so you said
there are no other reports of her going missing.
Okay.
She was reported that time.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying, you were saying that they were investigating her going missing. I'm saying if they were investigating her going missing, they would have been doing that since April 2024. I'm saying they were not investigating her going missing. They were investigating their relationship.
Let's see. April 5th, 2024, this was her final reported disappearance from her home in Lake. Okay? So this was just her last reported one.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said, bro.
Okay, you know what? You could. But still, the point.
He was asking me a question before
the point still stands, though.
What was the point?
The point still stands that she was a repeat runaway.
Gotcha.
But
I'm
the
saying,
last
what
time
was the
she was
point you were
seen
making?
was that the last time she was seen?
See what I'm saying?
So that's. Oh, wow. So wait. So if this was the last time she was reported, then what's the point that you're trying to get at then?
No. Only thing I was saying, you said they were investigating her going missing. I'm saying it's not what they were investigating.
So you're saying they were
investigating the relationship between him and her.
Have they reported on that?
Yep. When they went to the what was the thing Thursday, man? Whatever that was, Thursday, where they read the charges, they said she was part of an ongoing investigation. And I just have to assume that it was about him and her.
Then my point still stands though. If this was the last time she ran away from home, wouldn't they still be looking for her?
I do not know. I'm not.
Either way, my point still stands. Even if what date was this? Even if this was the last time that she was seen, well, this wasn't the last time that she was seen because they said that the last time she was seen was in April 2025. But it says yes, she was reported. She had run away multiple times from home in 2024 before the final disappearance that led to her death in April 5th, 2044. This was the last time her family reported her missing from their Lakewood home. So wouldn't that be an ongoing investigation? She was part of an ongoing investigation, so she's been missing from home since April 5th. So wouldn't that still raise the case that it was still a missing person report?
I'm not saying it couldn't be that. I'm just saying from the way they said it, it was implied that they were investigating the relationship. I could be wrong, but it seemed to me like that's what they was talking about.
I mean, the mom did tell them that she was dating somebody named David.
Right. So that's what I think the investigation was. I could be wrong.
Okay. So then would that put him saying that he had a sexual relationship with her and she was dating a dude named David?
I don't know. Again, I've never said that didn't happen. I'm only talking about the actual death, bro. Relationship, I said several times. That's
so who do you think framed him? I mean, I'm not saying specifics, but what do you think happened?
So honestly, man, I think it had to either be somebody close to her or somebody close to him.
And what would they get out of it by killing her?
Okay, so if it was somebody close to her, and I don't want to sound insensitive, bro. I know the family's grieving. I'm not trying to make them out to be bad people. I'm just saying it was reported that she had a bad home life and that she ran away a lot. And there's also video footage of her like getting in some type of confrontation at home with the neighbors or something like that. But supposedly she ran away a lot because of how bad her home life was. So it seems to me that maybe what if something happened at her house? One thing led to another, got a little too physical. They killed her. They knew she was involved with David and was like, you know what? If I put it in his car, nobody even think to look my way. Case closed. And then if it was somebody close to him.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Come on, bro. You got to be serious.
No.
Have a serious dialogue.
Yeah, okay, so wait. So this first scenario is somebody in her vicinity killed her, right?
Right.
So they knew he was dating.
Make sure it's a. Go ahead.
So they knew that she was dating David. They killed her, and they said, "Okay, we're gonna drive all the way down to L.A. because I think it's like a 2-hour drive. We're gonna find where David lives. How did they get access to his Tesla?
Didn't everybody and their mama have access to his Tesla, according to what we've been reading?
Why would somebody on her family have access to his Tesla?
If she was dating him, bro, you don't think she would have a way to get in his car? Come on. Yeah. Go. What's up, bro? Come on. Exactly, bro.
No.
What's up? Yeah. Cooking. Come on, bro.
You're not cooking.
Hey, but it's just a theory, man. I'm not saying that's what happened. I can't give you anything that supports that. It's just a theory.
It's just a theory, but it makes no sense. So they report her missing, but they really killed her. So when
why they been so? Go ahead.
The prosecutor said that she died April 23rd, 2025. The family reported her missing in April of 2024.
Uh-huh.
So they've been in possession of her body for a year, or they knew where she was for a year and then killed her a year later.
Did you not see where everybody said she was reported missing, but she was spotted several more times after she was reported missing? So the family knew where she was at, bro. They knew she was with David, allegedly.
Okay. So they knew she was with David.
Allegedly. Yeah, you haven't seen that? You haven't seen where everybody was.
So they knew she was with David.
Mm-hmm.
But how did they get her back then to kill her?
What you mean, how did they get her back? You said yourself that she was coming home and running away frequently.
Well, I mean, now from this, the last time they saw her was 2024.
Last time they saw her on camera. Who was they? Wait, who was they?
I'm guessing the family.
Nah, but see, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. They reported her missing on April 2024. But there are several different reports that say that she was spotted several times after that and that the family knew where she was at.
Yeah, because they probably saw her on social media. She was still texting her brother probably.
There's a video, though. There's a video of her, like, running to, like, a liquor store or something like that. And this is after April of 2024. And there's another video of her having an argument with the neighbors. So she was back home after April 2024.
So was that video of her arguing with the neighbors before or after April 2024?
That I don't know, but I want to say it was after. There's several different people that said that she was seen.
So either her family killed her, or what was the other?
I didn't say that, bro. Don't put that out there.
Allegedly,
a theory.
Okay, so what's the other theory?
And I'm not even saying it was her family. I'm not saying it was.
No, that's fine.
Like, I'm just saying somebody close to her. Could have been a friend.
What was the other theory?
The other theory is that it was somebody close to him. Somebody close to him. While he was out on tour or whatever, man, was at his house. She was there. One thing led to another. They offed her and then was like, you know what? I can put this in his car and they'll think he did it. Theory. If I'm not mistaken, they said several different people used to stay at his house and that several different people had access to his car.
Okay. So what motive would somebody have to kill David's girlfriend?
That I don't know, man. This is why it's a theory.
Okay, but you think... Okay, so here's my theory. Do you not think it's plausible that he was in a relationship with this girl and she threatened to expose him for being a child predator, and so he killed her?
Yes, I do think that is a very, very strong possibility.
Wouldn't that be the most rational theory to think that's what happened?
I just feel like, bro, anytime something looks too good to be true, it usually is. That's why I'm skeptical. Wait. It just looks too good to be true. In your car, on your street. Come on, dog.
But
all right, who's that stupid, Gideon? Who's that stupid?
She wasn't found on his street. The car got towed.
Yeah, but I'm saying the car was on his street before it got towed.
Yeah.
The body was already in there.
Yeah.
Why would he leave it there? That's what I'm saying. Why would you leave the body in your car on the street?
So why would he not realize there was a body in there if he had nothing to do with it? How could he not realize that there was a body in his car?
Because he's out on tour.
He wasn't out on tour yet. His tour didn't start until later in the summer.
No, what I'm saying, he was out on tour when the body was in his car. Remember? Because he was doing a show and then they reported a body was found in his car.
But that was at the tow yard. The body was found in the tow yard.
Yes, but I'm saying when they found the body, he was on tour.
But the tour just started. You do realize that, right?
Did it though?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because when they said that he killed her, right? When they said that he killed her, he was promoting, his album just dropped and he was selling the tickets for his tour. When an album drops, you don't go on tour right away. You let people digest the album and then you wait for people to buy up the tour dates. Chat, when did the tour start? When did David's tour start? So the tour started August 5th, 2025.
Okay. So it didn't start around the time the body was found.
But the body was found in
already on
September.
tour. Yeah, he was already on tour before the body was found. That's what I said.
Okay, now we need to figure out. We don't even need to figure out. But it doesn't matter because the body was in the car.
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro. The body was in the car while he was on tour. So it's very likely that somebody else could have put it there when he wasn't home.
So you're saying that the body probably wasn't in the car before?
No, what I'm saying is somebody could have placed the body there while he was on tour.
So where would they have been just storing the body?
I don't know, bro. I just said they must have put it in the trunk.
Okay, let's. When was David's car towed or impounded? Because if the car got impounded, so it says David's Tesla was towed and impounded on September 5th, 2025, after being reported abandoned in the Hollywood Hills. The vehicle had been parked in the area for over a month, with police ticketing it on August 27th and September 3rd before towing it, following a report of a foul order. Okay, so from the vehicle on. Okay, so the vehicle was searched September 8th, and September 5th it was impounded, and then August 27th he was ticketed. The discovery of the body was on. Wait, hold up. And when was he on tour? Began on August 5th in California. Okay, so the tour started in California, so that doesn't mean anything. Because he's still around the body. Okay? The tour featured stops across the U.S. before being canceled in September 2025. Okay? So key locations include stops in San Francisco and Phoenix and other cities. So it seems like he was still close to home.
How is San Francisco and Phoenix close to home?
Because after you're done with the tour, it's easy to go back home.
Okay, but what I'm saying though,
you're making it sound like he didn't have an ability to go back to his house.
Okay, he had the ability to go back home, but we don't know that he did or didn't. All I'm saying is it could have been placed in the trunk while he was on tour. Because as you can see, it started on August the 5th, and it didn't end until the time they found the body, right? So it's very possible that somebody else could have put it in there while he was out touring, bro. In theory.
Seems like one of the most important factors in the investigation isn't being reported anywhere. The car was brought to the impound after someone reported it abandoned in August. Okay, but why did they know it was abandoned? How was it parked? And why was it called in to get it towed? Yeah, the car thing is really weird. According to Rolling Stone, neighborhood sources say that the car had been parked in various places around the neighborhood since May. Recently is when it was left abandoned for... Okay, so now the question is...
it was moving. Yeah.
So the car was moving. Okay.
Yeah.
So why would David not know why his car was being moved?
Bro, if he's rich, I'm sure he got several cars, and they got people at his house 24/7 chilling. He could have just gave the key to somebody like, hey, man, here's the key to my Tesla. They could have been doing God knows what with it, man.
According to reports, bro,
several vehicles.
You know what I want to do so bad.
Come on.
I want to get the.
Apologize to me and tell me I'm being logical. That's what you want to do?
No, bro, you're not being logical. You're genuinely not.
But everything you've asked me, we've had to look it up, and you've been able to just see that I'm coming from a place of sound logic. Come on, though, bro.
It's really not though.
How?
Like
everything that I've said,
genuinely nothing we've looked up proves that he's innocent.
But nothing we've looked up proves that he's guilty either. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, the prosecutors are saying that David, they have physical evidence. All right. So do you know what it means to have physical evidence?
Yeah, obviously.
They have DNA.
Okay.
So they have DNA. It was found in his car. Okay. They have a motive. They have messages between them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. So again, I've never said it wasn't possible. But just like you said, the prosecutor said this is what they have. On the flip side, his attorney seems confident that she has enough evidence to prove that he didn't do it.
What attorney wouldn't want to be like positive? She represented Harvey Weinstein. He still got cooked and he's in jail.
Okay, and what prosecution wouldn't feel like they gonna nail him? Come on now. You can't just take sides. You gotta give everybody a fair shot.
Chat, man.
That's all I'm doing, bro. People are coming at me for just giving it a fair shot. Ain't that the law? Ain't the law saying innocent until proven guilty? So I'm crazy for upholding the law? Come on, dog.
Bro.
Why is that so bizarre for me to say exactly what the law says? For me to say innocent. Bro, every actual lawyer has said the same thing I'm saying. They said innocent until proven guilty, right?
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, but now it's a whole different thing when you post a video saying that there's not enough evidence to show that they had a sexual relationship.
Okay, have you seen the evidence? I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm just saying I haven't personally seen the evidence.
Her whole family knew who she was in a relationship with.
Okay. And again, I'm not saying he didn't, bro. I really don't even like to comment on that whole relationship because I don't know. I'm only really talking about the actual murder. I don't want to say this or that.
But the relationship is very important because it would give the reason why he would murder her. You can't talk about the murder without talking about the relationship. When you try to ignore the relationship, that's what gives it the guise where you can say this stuff like, he was probably framed, this and that. That's what's giving you so much leeway. When you want to ignore the relationship, that is what the prosecution is going to paint. They're going to paint this relationship first, and then they're going to paint how he didn't want to get exposed, so he killed her.
Okay, hear what you just said. You just said didn't want to get exposed, right? So that points back to what I said when I said they were investigating their relationship.
You said in your video... You said in your video that she got a fake ID and she tricked David.
Don't do that, bro. I didn't say that. I said, what if? Come on, bro. Don't do that, man. We're going to be adults.
So you said, what if?
I said, what if?
Okay. What do you think happened? Do you think he knew her age or do you think she lied to him?
I do. I did see a statement from a girl named Asia, right? She got pictures with David and everything. They supposed to be close friends.
Okay.
Right? She said that I've seen several IDs for Celeste, meaning that she was telling somebody that she's older than she is. I don't know if she told David, but she was telling somebody, and she had a tattoo. Don't you have to be a certain age to get a tattoo?
Bro, so I knew people in middle school with tattoos.
Okay, but legally though,
no. As long as you pull up with a parent, you can do whatever. Almost.
Okay, but assuming she didn't pull up with a parent, because they don't even like David. So why would they go take her to get a David tattoo? Right?
Okay. But that's like saying like he could have had somebody pull up to his house and give her the tattoo.
He could have. You're right. He definitely could have. I'm just saying, they said she had fake IDs. So who's to say? She didn't say she was older than she was.
To who?
I'm not saying that's what happened. To everybody.
So percentage-wise, what do you think the percentage is that she lied to David about her age?
I don't know, man. It's literally just a theory. I'm just saying, what if?
Because they knew each other since 2023, which would date her being 11. So you're gonna tell me that he didn't know that he was talking to an 11-year-old?
That I don't know, bro. I don't know how long they knew each other. I haven't researched the relationship. I've only been talking about murder.
How can you talk about the murder when you don't know anything about the relationship? How?
None of us do, though, bro. We only know what we've seen and what we've heard. Everybody's just like, oh, well, he did this and he did that. How do you know that? You were not there.
How long did David knows Celeste. Apologize for spelling her name wrong. Okay. Let's see. According to prosecutors, David knew and was sexually involved with Celeste Rivas for at least a year, starting around September 2023. And her birthday's in September, so depending on when in September, she was either 12 or 11.
That's crazy. Hey, man, like I said, if he did all that, lock him up, bro.
So what 11-year-old is going to have a fake ID for him to lie?
I mean, you just said they could tattoo 11-year-olds. Anybody could just come over and do it. If anybody can tattoo them, anybody can give them a fake ID.
So you think she got... Okay, what resources would an 11-year-old have to get a fake ID besides if she knew somebody like David?
What resources would she have to get a tattoo?
Exactly. So if they have matching tattoos, who do you think took her to get the matching tattoos?
Okay, but you just said that anybody can get a tattoo with a parent, right?
Yeah, like when you're like around 14, 15. No tattoo. At least a good tattoo artist would have tattooed an 11-year-old. I don't know when she got the tattoo. So you're saying, I don't know what age she got the tattoo, but that's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is she had a fake ID, right? And the prosecutors say that the relationship started in September of 2023. So she was probably 11 years old right before her birthday. Because when they found her body, she was about to turn 15. I think when they found her body, she would have been 15. I don't know. It's one of the two. But she was about 11 years old when they found her body, right? So what resources would she have to be able to get a fake ID besides being with David? Wouldn't David want to bring her places and get her a fake ID?
That's possible, but also it's quite possible she got it on her own. It's not, from what I understand, bro, it's not that hard to get a fake ID, man. Kids do it all the time, I think. I mean, it's 2026, bro. Come on, bro. It's not that hard. It ain't hard to get
So an 11-year-old... So, okay, I'm going to ask you this.
If she can get access to David, she can obviously get access to some powerful people.
Whoa! What do you mean? She didn't get access to David. David went after her.
Okay, I don't know that. I'm just saying they got in contact some kind of way. So if she was able to get to him or whatever happened, I don't know. I'm just saying that it can't be that hard for her to get a fake ID if she's able to connect with celebrities, bro.
So she's just bro. I mean, the area that she grew up in is a poor area.
Okay. I don't know that. I don't know.
So she wasn't some rich girl living in the hills and stuff like that. You know.
Okay.
Regular middle class family. Okay. David found her and groomed her and wanted to bring her along the places and made her a fake ID. So
you're saying it's not possible for her to have gotten one on her
an 11-year-old? No, it is not, because this is how it would work for this is how it would work for you, right? Mm-hmm. In your scenario, what you would have to say is you would have to say that when she first met David, she already had that fake ID. Because wouldn't it be so because it wouldn't make any sense, because obviously hey, let's go out to a bar or something. Oh, I can't, So obviously in your scenario, she already had this fake ID. So you're saying an 11-year-old, when she first met David, had a fake ID ready to meet David and start hanging out with him and lie to him.
I don't know. You keep trying to make me comment things that I haven't said.
No, it's not even that.
I'm just saying,
we should both agree on this. ID? We should both agree on this. There's no way she had a fake ID when she was 11. This is
how is there no way? You don't think she could give somebody enough money to make her a fake ID? What would make you say that? You don't think that if she had the money, somebody wouldn't just do it? Come on, bro. You do. Exactly.
Bro, okay. Even if somebody made her a fake ID at 11, would you not be able to tell that's a child?
I'm not saying he could. I'm not saying he didn't know she. I don't know if he could tell or not. I'm just saying, what if she had a fake ID? That's all I'm saying, bro.
Okay, she had a fake ID. You can still obviously tell that that's a child.
Correct, but I'm not speaking for him. I'm just saying, what if she had a fake ID? I don't know his motive behind being in a relationship with her, bro. I don't. I'm just saying, what if? And we done went down so many rabbit holes, bro. You still haven't answered my question.
No, you still haven't answered.
Would,
you still haven't brought up that article saying that there's no evidence tying David.
Bro, we've been
to
past
murder.
that. Come on, dog.
No,
we've been past that.
Don't be like, oh no, you haven't brought. Oh my god,
bro, you still haven't answered my question, bro. You
Okay.
dodged it. What reason would that man have to put the body in his own trunk and then go on tour on August the 5th?
What reason?
Yes, what logic is behind putting it in his own trunk while he's on tour?
Okay, what logic was it for what's his name, Ted Gracie, to bury
Nope.
all of his
Stick to
victims
David,
under
bro.
under
Stick to this
no.
case.
What logic was for the Gretzky, or whatever his name is, to the clown murderer? What was his logic for burying all his victims underneath his house? What was
We can't do
Jeffrey
that, John.
Dahmer's logic for putting all his victims in his fridge and keeping photos of them?
Well, I'm saying we can't do that. We got to stick to this case. Can you answer that? Can you tell me what
But I'm giving
assuming he's
case
the
logic.
same?
I'm giving case logic of
right, well, hear me out.
what logic would a grown man be with an 11-year-old? Right?
That's stupid. There's no logic behind
Okay,
that. I get
so
that.
so
I
he's
get
a grown man with an 11-year-old, and you're gonna ask me why he kept her body in his Tesla?
Listen, bro. You connecting dots that we haven't gotten to yet. What I'm saying is, what logic, if he killed her, what logic is behind chopping her body up, putting it in his trunk at his neighborhood, in his whatever, in his neighborhood, and going on tour for months, bro? What logic?
Wait,
sense would
before
that
that,
make?
let's make sure that it was actually David's Tesla towed from his neighborhood. Okay, let's see. Says, yes, a Tesla registered to David was towed on September 6th from the affluent Bird Street neighborhood, just 2 blocks from a mansion where he was staying. Report. Okay, so it wasn't on his street. He put it 2 blocks. 2 blocks is pretty far away.
And that's still close enough, though. Come on, it's his car. 2 blocks ain't far enough to where they can't be like, okay, this is in your area.
Oh, okay, by your logic, why wouldn't he have his car at his house?
They said people was moving the car, right? Didn't you just read where they say the car was moving several different places?
So if someone put a body in his car, why would they only put it 2 blocks away from his house?
What you mean? What do you mean? Why would they only put it?
I'm just asking you, why would they put it only 2 blocks away from his house?
I don't know why they would do that. My question to you was, why would he do that? Why would he put the body in his car and then go on tour?
He probably could just keep it out of his house, but maybe have people there. Didn't want people to see it. He probably tried to figure out what to do with the body.
So if you're trying to figure out what to do with the body in between the time and not get caught, the logical answer is put it in my car, in my trunk?
Yeah, bro. The freaking
How?
The other day I saw a video where this woman, her kid died, or she killed her son, and she had his remains in the back of her car for a fat minute. The cop asked her to just open up her trunk and like look inside of it, and she opened up the trunk, and the guy found the body in there, and she's been driving around with it for weeks.
That's different. She was with the car. David was not with his car when they found the body. If they found the body in the car while David was in the car, I would say he did it. No questions asked. But the fact that he was on the other side of the country makes me skeptical.
Wait, that's you say that he was on the other side of the country.
He was, bro. When they discovered the body, he was on tour.
Okay, what places? What's up, John? Wait here, yeah, call me back, okay? What places did David go on his? What was the name of his on his tour?
I don't know.
Based on the tour's
Nah, that's not the same David.
okay. Let's see. The tour dates. What are the tour dates? What was it? What's the name of the tour? The Weathered Tour. Tour dates. Okay, let's see. Okay. Da 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 da. All right. So here's the tour dates. So August 5th, California. August 6th, Arizona. Dallas, 9th, Texas. Florida, was it St. Peter's, Florida? Orlando, Georgia. Nashville, New York. So when we get to
September.
So this is around when the body was found, right?
Right.
So this is around when the body's found.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think he could have just been trying to, I don't know, like wait it out, trying to figure out what he's gonna do? Like, let me finish this tour first.
That's speculation, bro. What I'm saying though, he was on the other side of the country, bro. When that body was found, I was right. Come on, dog. I'm giving you valid points.
Okay, let's say the body was found in his house and he was on the other side of the country. What would change?
It wasn't.
No, I'm just saying.
It wasn't.
I'm asking you. In that scenario,
hypothetical.
if the body was found in his house and he was on the other side of the country, what would change?
Let's not dive into hypothetical.
No, I'm asking you. I'm not asking you. It's not a hypothetical. I'm asking you what would change about the case. If the body was found in his house, what would change?
If the body was found in his house, then I mean it would have been found in his house. I don't know, bro. We got to stick to the current.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it wasn't though, so that's irrelevant.
Exactly. So the body wasn't found in his house. So you're trying to say, oh, it was found in his car and he was on the other side of the country, so it couldn't have been him. It doesn't matter where it was found. The body was found.
I didn't say it couldn't have been him. What I'm saying is, you still ain't answered it. What logical sense would it make for this man to put it in his trunk, in his car, and then go on tour?
What logical sense is it for a man that's a multi-millionaire that can have any girl he wants to have child porn on his phone? What?
So you answering a question with a question. You ain't answering my question.
But okay, here. I promise you I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What logical sense does it make for a multi-millionaire with millions of fans to have child porn on his phone? What logical sense does that make?
None whatsoever, bro. It's
exactly.
disgusting.
So that's my answer. None. It makes no sense.
Makes none.
Okay, that's my answer too. It makes no sense.
Right. But I also agree it makes no sense for somebody to murder someone and then put the body in his own car where it can easily be traced back to him. Now, if they found it in his house, I wouldn't even be as skeptical, because then I would think, okay, he was trying to hide it in his house. He don't assume people just going to be in his house. But to leave your car outside with the body in it, knowing that any random time it's going to start smelling, people going to walk by, anybody can just steal the car. I mean, there's a multitude of different things that could have went wrong. That makes no sense. So
he would be more guilty if the body was found in his house rather than it being found in his car? How does that make any sense?
Listen, because if it's found in his house, it could be said that he wasn't expecting anybody to search his house. So, of course, he was trying to hide it. But your car outside?
How would he be expecting anybody to... Why would he be expecting anybody to search his car?
The body is in his car for months, JIDION. Having it in your house for months is not outside. It's in your house. The car is outside.
Okay, but we don't know where the car was parked. What if it was parked in the area where people don't walk?
What do you mean? Anywhere you can park a car, people can walk.
What if it was parked in a weird area where, like, it's not that much traffic? Like a dead end of a street or something?
In Hollywood?
What do you mean?
Where is there in LA, in his rich part of town, where people don't walk?
I don't know exactly where the car was. Neither do you.
You just said it was 2 blocks away though.
It was 2 blocks away, exactly. So I'm saying, so you're telling me there's no parts where you live where you could park your car and nobody really walks by there, but it's still you could park your car there. There's no parts where you live.
I don't live in Hollywood. He does. Everybody's walking by his car. Everybody apparently had access to his car. That makes it even more skeptical. They said several people moved that vehicle. So why would he put it in the car if he did it? Knowing people are driving his car every other day.
Okay, but now the question is, how long was the body in the car for?
Didn't they say it was in there for months?
It was in there. Well, the car got towed in August, and then the body was found in September. So that's a month already in a hot cramp. But who knows where her body was before that?
Exactly.
Because she was chopped up.
Right. So
how does that cancel him out? Like, nothing you're saying. Like, this is the whole.
What you mean?
The whole point why I want to talk to you is, like, literally nothing you're pointing at is like anything to where it's like, oh, you know what? It might have not been him.
Bro, every question you asked me, I gave you valid points, and we agreed on a lot of them. What are you talking about?
But, okay, you only want to talk about the murder. Every time I bring up the relationship, it's, oh, I don't know anything about it. I don't know.
Because wouldn't that be the smartest thing to say? If I don't know, I don't want to.
Well, no. It'll be the smartest thing to say if you want to keep on this guise of he had nothing to do with it. But when you find out that he's in a relationship, no, I'm not saying you're saying. I'm saying that you want to keep up this guise that maybe he had nothing to do with it. Oh, I don't. Maybe he didn't even know.
You said maybe. You heard. You said maybe.
Yeah, that's what you want to say. Maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
But the only reason you can keep the maybe is when you ignore the fact that they had a relationship and he knew this girl. This wasn't some random girl that just got put in his car.
Right.
This was a girl that he was in a relationship with.
Let me ask you this then. If let's go with your theory, right? He did it, okay? You saying he did it. All right. He was in love with this young girl, inappropriate relationship. What reason would he have to then do another show after they found the body in his car? They found the body in his car. It became news. And before they revealed the name of the girl, he went on to do another show.
Okay.
So if you're guilty, wouldn't you be like, oh, snap, they found it. I'm about to get caught. Cancel the show.
Okay. So you're saying, why would I continue to act normal? Because the crazy thing about it is when the body was first found, a lot of people thought that the body or that the car was stolen or something and someone put the body in there. So you're asking me, why did David continue to act normal after he killed her? That's what you're pretty much asking me.
I'm not asking you why he acted normal. I'm asking you you saying he's the killer. If he was the killer, if he killed somebody, he killed this girl that he was in love with.
Wouldn't him canceling the show make it look sus?
He did cancel the show after he found out who it was.
But did he cancel the show or did his team cancel the show?
How would we know? Either way, the show was canceled. So what I'm saying is when they first announced it was a body, before they said who it was, he went on to do another show.
Yeah.
So that says to me.
Before they said who. But once they identified who it was, that whole show got canceled because that's a clear person that he knew. So once it was put out there that it was somebody he knew, that's when everything got canceled.
Listen, you didn't let me finish.
Okay, let me let you land.
If you're the killer, you know you did this, right? You know you did this a few months ago. You know there's a body that you put in your own trunk.
Okay.
Once there's a discovery about a body being in your trunk.
Okay.
You know you put it there. Wouldn't you cancel the show right then? Wouldn't you be like, all right, shut it down. Let's get out.
I'm gonna give you a real life example. I don't know if you know what I do, but I catch child predators, right?
Yeah, I've seen. Man.
So
I've seen
when I catch them, like I have all the messages of them saying I'm wearing this, taking a picture of what they look like, telling the decor where they are, and I'll go up to them and I'm like, "Hey, Jeffrey, what are you here doing?" "Oh, I'm just here seeing my sister." So he's caught. He know he's caught. Why wouldn't he start, trying to delete the message right away? Why is he trying to act innocent?
Because they don't know who you are. They don't know you law enforcement. They just think you're a regular guy.
So,
yeah, come on.
No. That wasn't a you got me. So you're saying I go up to these dudes like, yo, who are you here to meet today? And they don't know what's going on, but they still want to act stupid.
But they don't know who you are, is what I'm saying. If you showed up in a cop uniform and they said, who you here to meet today, I bet you they take off running.
Bro,
but you just a normal
have
guy.
you not watched Chris Hansen?
No, I haven't.
How many times have Chris Hansen came in and is like, so what are you here to do today? And the people know who he is and they're like, oh, I just wanted to just hang out with her and see how she's doing. Why are they lying? Why are they not automatically running?
I do not know, brother. That has
exactly. That's the point. People act normal when they get caught up. That's the point that I'm trying to make. People try to pretend like
he did act normal though. What I'm saying is, after he found out who it was, bro, I swear, if you just let me finish,
I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
Okay. Soon as they found the body, they didn't know who it was, right? He's on tour. They say, David, they found the body in your car. I was like, oh, really? Okay. Goes on to do another show. Had he known he was the killer, like if he put somebody in his trunk, in what world would he go on to perform another show? He would be like, oh, snap. They found the body that I put in there. I need to, at the very least, go somewhere and get my story straight. But dude went on to do another show like, hey, I ain't tripping. I know I didn't put the body there. Whatever it is, I'm sure they'll sort it out.
So because he acted normal, that just literally I disproved
It's
your
not because he acted normal. It's because he didn't act guilty.
Bro, I catch predators all the time that don't act guilty.
You got to stop relating other people to this specific situation. You can't assume that what someone else did is what everybody's going to do. We're talking about David. Let's just stay right here in this case. We can't keep bringing in outside examples, bro. We got to stick.
So I deal with actual criminals. So seeing how criminals deal with this stuff and pointing out like, hey, this is usually how they act. So it's like serial killers.
Assumption that he's a criminal. I haven't made that assumption. I'm saying, let me see.
They found child porn on his. Whether or not you think he murdered her or not, they found child porn on his device.
Okay, but make no mistake, that happened after I made my videos, not before. If they would have found child CP on his phone before I made my videos, they would be completely different videos, bro.
What would be different about your video if you knew he had CP on there?
Because if I knew he had CP, then that would have let me know, okay, his mind ain't right. He probably did that.
You were going on about how you think he's a great guy and how everybody around him said he was such a good dude. And it's like, how many serial killers have people said, I would have never known he was this evil?
True. But I'm just saying, he didn't show signs in his interview. In his interviews, he seemed like a completely normal guy.
So
I'm just saying, usually when somebody does something this horrific, there's signs. I didn't see where he was.
There is not always signs. There is not.
You're right. I'm not saying there always is. I'm just saying that from what I've seen, usually there's some red flags.
Okay, so here, this is Billboard. This is the timeline of the whole crime, right? Men lie, women lie. Billboard doesn't. All right, we're gonna just go with Billboard. So this is the timeline of the investigation. Huh?
Oh. Said Billboard don't lie.
No. I was just joking. But September 8th, 2025, Celeste's body was discovered. All right. They responded to reports of a foul odor coming from a car registered to David in the Hollywood Hills. Tow lot. When they opened the Tesla's front trunk, officers found 2 black bags containing a severed head, torso, and limbs. A week later, September 17th, authorities said they identified the remains. So September 8th is when they found the body. September 17th is when they said what her name is. So it took them, 9 days? Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Took them 9 days to figure out who she was. Okay? During this period, David was still torn. It wasn't until after they identified her, that's when he stopped torn. Okay?
Exactly. That's my point.
Hold up. When did David cancel his tour? When did David cancel his tour? He canceled his tour on the 19th. Okay. So 2 days after her body was revealed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But the body was found way before that.
Exactly. But he didn't cancel it until they got her identity.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. So if he knew he had already killed somebody, when they first announced there was a body in his trunk, wouldn't he shut down the tour? From what you just seen, it seems like he kept going for like 2 weeks. So that says to me that he's like, hey, I know they found the body, but I don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna keep doing my show like nothing. They'll sort it out.
Okay, so why would he cancel his tour after they identified her then?
Because he knows her. So now it means something. Exactly.
Wait.
Come on, bro.
I'm
giving you valid points.
No
and you know
way.
It, bro.
So
you know, come on.
So now he knows her. So now it's personal. So now he had to cancel his tour because he actually knew who she was.
Bro, if somebody finds a body in my car and I ain't have nothing to do with it, I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't know who put that there, but whatever. But then when they tell me, hey, this your homegirl, such and such, I'm be like, what? Nah, shut it down, man. Let me go home. You know that's valid. You know that's valid, dog. Forget what everybody else telling you to say in the chat. You know that's valid.
So, damn, that's my 14-year-old homegirl they found in my body. Now I gotta cancel it.
Come on, dog. Come on, don't do that. I'm just saying.
That's what it is.
I know, but what I'm saying, bro, he knew her. He canceled the show after he realized it was somebody he knew.
Okay. And you know what? Here, let's keep on going with your timeline, okay? So he canceled the show after he found out it was somebody he knew, his homegirl, okay?
Uh-huh.
A week later, September 17th, they identified her, a reported runaway who had gone missing from her home at the age of 13. So she ran away at 13. At the time, police weren't sure how old she had been at the time of death. 2 months after her body was found, reports began to trickle out that David was a suspect in the LAPD's investigation. So 2 months after that, they decided, okay, he's a suspect. The Los Angeles Times reported that the city's district attorney had impaneled an investigative grand jury, a secret process in which lay people hear evidence and decide whether to recommend criminal charges. Okay, so pretty much they decided whether or not to true bill him. February 25th, David confirmed as target. A series of public court documents filed in late February 26 showed that David was officially the target of the investigation for potential murder charges. Okay, so this is what I'll ask you. Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay,
if David wasn't involved, wouldn't you think would you say whoever did this did a good job at doing this? Would you say?
No, I would say it was a very sloppy job.
Okay, so it was a very sloppy job, right?
Right.
So we're standing on that, right?
Yep.
So it was such a sloppy job that they were able to frame the wrong guy.
Who said they framed the wrong guy?
Or they were able to frame the right. It was such a sloppy job that they were able to frame the right guy without them getting caught.
Oh, it's a sloppy job if it was David. The person that framed him, if he was being framed, they did an excellent job.
No,
it's only a sloppy job.
Hold on. That's why I prefaced what I said was whoever did this, was this not a sloppy job? That's why I made sure to say what I said specific. I said whoever did
David
this.
Did it.
I never said David. Okay. I never said David. Okay. I said whoever did this, wouldn't this be a sloppy job? And you said yes.
No, as a frame job, no. As a frame job, they did exactly what they were supposed to do if he was framed. If David did this, then it is incredibly sloppy. That's my point. If he was trying to get away with deleting somebody, this is not how you do it. That's why I'm skeptical.
Okay, but what? I mean, as far as we know, he's never killed anybody before. So how would you know how to get rid of somebody? How would he know? I'm
assuming he didn't. I'm assuming. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying let's say he did this. How would he do a better job if this is his first time ever killing somebody?
Brother, you don't think that man's smart enough to know, even if it's your first time, you don't put it in your own car and leave it out on the street? This is a very established music writer, a songwriter. You don't think he's smart enough to know I don't leave a dead body in my car?
Okay, that's a fair point. That's a very fair point. Okay, he's a smart guy, right?
Assuming.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, wouldn't you think with him being a big music artist and him being a smart guy, he wouldn't be having a relationship with a minor?
I would think he wouldn't, bro. I would absolutely think if he was smart, he wouldn't do that.
Okay. Wouldn't you think if he was a smart guy, with him being a multimillionaire, he wouldn't have child porn on his phone?
Yeah, I would think so. Yes,
Okay.
I would.
So, can we both agree that he's not, at least in those two categories, he's not a smart guy, right?
If he did, we got to preface it with that because it's innocent to prove it guilty. If he is guilty of those things, yes, we can assume he's not a smart guy.
So, if he is guilty of those two things.
Hold on. No, what? That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word. Because you can be smart but not be wise. We could assume he's not a wise guy. Because you can be smart and still lack wisdom.
Well,
wisdom is just how you apply.
Why do you have to have wisdom to know not to have sex with kids and have CP? Why do you have to have wisdom?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said that. I'm just saying you can be smart and not be wise.
Killers leave clues.
Stupid killers.
Bro, all killers leave clues.
Bro, that's not a clue. That's a map, bro. A clue is, oh man, I left some fingerprints. That's not a clue. The body in your car, that's not a clue, bro. That is a sign. Here it is. Find it right here. That's not a clue, bro. Come on. These ain't clues. That is just straight up, come get me. That's not a clue.
So, straight up come get me, but him being in the... So wouldn't him being in the... Even being associated with her, hanging out with her, wouldn't that be a, hey, come get me?
But I said, what if she was passing herself off to be something she's not? Like a teenager. Hypothetically. But let's take your theory. Let's say he did do all the things he's accused of as far as like the relationship. I'm assuming he wasn't thinking he would get caught dating a minor. So if he's not trying to be caught dating a minor, clearly he's not trying to be caught killing her. So why would he leave the body in his own trunk and go on tour?
Bro, that makes so much sense. He's not trying to get caught dating a minor, so he killed her.
Okay, so all right, hold it right there. Stay right there. Don't just let me take what you just said. He's not trying to get caught. So if he's not trying to get caught, Gideon, in what world do you leave the body in your trunk and go on tour? You can't tell me that makes logical sense for somebody that's not trying to get caught. Because like we just established, that is, come get me, here's the body. That is not, I'm trying not to get caught.
Okay, so February 25th, they confirm him as being their guy. In these documents, David's family members attached subpoenas from the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office that said prosecutors believe the singer may be involved in foul play in Celeste's death. Okay? So they're saying that he's probably involved. April 16th, he was arrested. Okay? April 20th, he was charged with murder. He was formally charged with murder. First degree, so they're saying it was premeditated and continuous sexual abuse of a child under age 14 and mutilating a body. So here, this is the problem with what you're saying. Is if he's not guilty of murder, you also have to die on the hill that he's not also guilty of the sexual abuse. Are you willing to die on that hill?
No, you're saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that.
You don't think, you don't think he murdered her, do you?
I said that. I said that several times. I don't think he did, but
so then you also don't think that he sexually abused her.
I never said that. I said I don't know. In that scenario, I don't know. I only said I don't think he killed her. Now, as far as I said that, bro, if you watch my whole video, I said that. I said, as far as the nature of the relationship, that part I don't know. But I don't think he was the one that killed her. That's all I've said from day one.
And then the coroners reported that she was killed by penetrating wounds. So probably a knife. Okay? Right. So that's not the full timeline, but that's the timeline that we have right now.
Right. And see what everybody see, there's what I'm saying and there's what y'all hearing. I'm saying it could go either way. But y'all hearing, nope, he didn't do it. He's innocent. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it could be whatever, bro. It could be that he's innocent. It could be that he's guilty. So I don't know where y'all just hearing me say that he's innocent. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it could go either way.
Okay, it really can go either way. But
okay, hold on. Wait,
I'm
you just said that.
I'm gonna be honest.
Clip that. Clip it.
Yeah.
You said it.
It can go either way.
Okay, so what's the problem with me saying that?
I'm on the side that he did it. What side are you on?
Okay, I'm on the side that maybe he didn't. So what difference is me saying it could go either way?
It is because everything I bring up, it's
because you better than me, huh? Because hey, that's it. That's it. Because you better than me. Okay, say less, bro.
Bro,
I'm messing around, bro. Go ahead.
It is a fact. Whether or not you aren't sure he murdered her or not, it is a fact he abused this little girl. And the fact that you can't even come out and say that he abused her. Will you say right now on my stream, yes, David abused her?
How can I? How can I say that if I don't know? I've said several times on this stream, I don't know what he did. Lawyers can't even say that, bro. In every video, they say allegedly. I will say allegedly, this is what he did.
So did they allegedly find child pornography on his phone? So what if it comes out that in the videos it is him with Celeste? Where's your position going to change then?
As far as the relationship or as far as the murder?
Let's say the relationship.
Bro, if it comes out he got videos with her, then that's it.
Okay.
He was definitely dating her.
Okay, so if it comes out that he's definitely dating her,
yeah,
then it can still be that he got framed?
Could it? Yes. Yes, it could. Are you always plotting to kill somebody you dating? I mean, just because they was dating don't necessarily mean he killed her.
Bro, okay, they weren't dating. He was abusing her.
Allegedly. You can't just, bro, I'm trying to help you. Because if you say this stuff, I know there's probably no world where he ends up being innocent of that charge. I'm just saying, if you say this stuff later on, bro, a lawyer can sue you for saying that. You need to say allegedly. I'm just trying to help you, bro. Because you're online, nothing you say can be deleted, bro. You can be clipped and sued for saying he did this, he did that. If I was you, to protect yourself, just say allegedly.
Okay. He allegedly, totally, 100% without a shadow of a doubt, raped Celeste and groomed her.
Okay.
Okay. So if it comes out that I really don't know how we don't think that's a fact. But if,
I didn't say it wasn't.
Are you?
Oh, I said I don't know, JIDION. If
you don't know, why did you make a video if you don't know anything?
Because none of us know. That's why I made the video. Everybody talking like they know. Nobody knows. It could go either way. You just said that. So why is it so bizarre?
So why, if it could go either way, why did you not make a video saying that? Like, why did you not make a video going in depth that he was probably innocent? Because your video was mostly defending him. The whole point of your
my video is defending innocent until proven guilty. It's not defending a person whatsoever. I am only defending. Can I ask,
why are you going so hard for David? Like, genuinely,
bro, I'm not going hard for David. I'm just going hard for the process, bro. Everybody I seen when this case broke is just, oh, that's gross.
So if he's found guilty by his peers, are you gonna accept that and say, okay, he did it?
Absolutely, bro. I said that in my. Did you watch my video? Did you watch the whole video?
I did watch the whole video.
Did you read the caption?
I actually watched the whole video.
So then you heard me say, if I'm wrong, I will admit that I was wrong and say, you know what? I gave this guy
for you to be wrong, the jurors have to. But this is the thing, though. The jurors have to decide, because jurors have sent innocent people to prison. You know,
they have.
So you're going to rest this case on what 12 people decide?
No. In my mind, I'm going to rest this case on what the facts are. That's that. Because those jurors are no different than me. They're just giving their opinion.
So what is a fact to you?
A fact to me is they found semen in her body. That would be a fact. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Another fact would be they found a knife that has his DNA on it. That's a fact.
So
That's not a rumor. That's not
so the
speculation.
prosecutor's team said that he was in a sexual relationship with her. Is that a fact?
If they got evidence to back it up, yes, it's a fact. That's a statement right there. That's not a fact. That's just a statement. When they show you the evidence of that, then it becomes a fact.
So
I can say right now, I got $1 million in my bank. Would you know if that's a fact or not? No. But once I show you the screenshot of my bank statement, then it becomes a fact.
Okay,
you,
so is it a,
right?
okay? Is it a fact that he has? The prosecutor team just said that they found CP. Is it a fact that they found CP on his phone?
If they have the evidence of that, then it's a fact.
So what do you think right now? Right now, do you think there's CP on his phone? Yes or no?
I think allegedly there is CP on his phone because I don't see why they would make that up.
Okay, so you don't see why they would make that up. So why would they make up that he was in a relationship with this girl since 2023?
I never said they did. I'm just saying I need to see the facts.
So what facts did you see that he had CSAM on his phone besides the prosecutor team reported on it?
That's it. I've seen the same thing you've seen. That's why I'm saying allegedly. Allegedly, he has that on his phone.
So is that a fact or no? Is it a fact or no?
I do not. I won't know until they actually have the trial, bro. I don't know.
So why does it have to be a fact when it comes to the trial?
What? Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Why does it have to be a fact when he goes to trial?
Because that's when they present the evidence to back what they said. They can make statements, but it don't become a fact until they show the evidence to back it up. Simple. Because his lawyer said that they can prove that he's innocent. Do you think that's a fact? You got to see it, right? Okay. Valid.
Okay, but someone saying they can prove he's innocent but not showing anything is way different than say, hey, we have evidence of CSAM, we have 40 terabytes worth of evidence on him, forensic evidence. They even have a wire transfer, a wiretap on his phone. I don't know if you heard of that report, saying that they have incriminated evidence on him from a wiretap.
Okay. And these are all things that they are stating, but we still have to see it in court. But I'm not saying they are, but what if they just trying to scare him into a confession?
I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to, I said that they're definitely trying to get a plea deal, but I also don't think they will wait 7 months and not have all this stuff.
They didn't wait 7 months. You think they was just sitting in a room like, hey, let's give it 7 months?
No, they waited 7 months collecting things, yes, so they did wait.
No, they were not waiting. They had a grand jury in session, bro. They weren't waiting for 7 months. They was trying their hardest to get some evidence together for 7 months.
Bro, you know that the LAPD got pissed, and that's why they went on and arrested him, and they basically forced the district attorney to press charges on him, because if they didn't press charges on Monday... Okay, listen to what you just said.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that to be true?
The LAPD got annoyed?
And they forced the arrest? Do you believe that to be true?
They didn't force the arrest. They forced the LAPD could have... The LAPD could arrest him at any time. They didn't force the arrest. They had the ability to arrest him whenever. They forced them pressing charges on him.
Okay, so you just said the reason they arrested him and pressed charges is because they got pissed, right?
This is what I said. The LAPD got pissed because they were getting a bunch of bad press about why he wasn't arrested. So they knew that the district attorney's office had enough evidence. So they went on and arrested him and said, district attorney, it's in your ball court now. Either you press charges officially, or if he walks, the shit show's gonna be on you. That's what the LAPD did.
So you think they had enough evidence the whole 7 months?
Yes. Yeah.
So you think they just sat on all the evidence for 7 months without arresting this guy?
The district attorney, they didn't officially press charges. Yes. Because the district attorney, the district attorney, I know this because I deal with district attorneys all the time. District attorneys want the best case possible. They don't want there to even be like a chance. Because the thing is, the district, the defense attorney can make a bunch of mistakes, but if they could trip up one thing in your detail, then the people can side with you. The prosecutor, it is hard for the prosecutor because they have to prove everything, because you have to prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt, right? So I know from personal experience how these DAs work. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Since you know, when in history has a body been found in someone's property and they needed 7 whole months to decide they could arrest him? When has that ever happened?
I'm sure. Let me see how long it took for them to arrest OJ. How long did it take them to arrest OJ after the murder? Let's see. He was officially arrested on
5
June
days.
17.
5 days. Come on, bro.
Wait, when did the murders happen? When did
It just said 5 days after the murder.
murdered his wife? So they said 5 days. I can't think. I can't think off the top of my head.
Let's go. I'm giving you valid points, dog.
I can't think, but bro, I can't think off the top of my head. That doesn't mean that there
Okay,
isn't
but you
a
just
case.
looked up one of the most high-profile.
That's the first thing that just popped up in my mind.
Okay, but look at that though. Would you not say that, okay, if they arrested OJ with mind you, this is somebody who got off.
Yeah.
If they arrested OJ in 5 days with his murder, why would they need 7 months to arrest David?
Well, you don't
Wouldn't
think
that
they
make you
want
slightly skeptical?
that they have enough evidence?
Yes.
No. That doesn't make me skeptical. It just shows that they just wanted everything to be perfect, and they were.
So why didn't they do that with OJ before they? Why they needed 7 months with David, but only needed 5 days?
I have a dude right now where they have CSAM. They found a bunch of CSAM on his phone, and we caught him all the way back in July of last year, and he still hasn't been arrested.
Okay, that's cool. We talking about David though. Why would they need 7 months if they had evidence the whole time?
That's why the LAPD hurried them up.
You think 7 months is hurrying them up?
Bro,
They had a grand jury. Why couldn't they get an indictment if they had the evidence the whole time?
I cannot answer you about the indictment.
Come on. Okay.
I can't answer you about the indictment.
Okay. So can we at least agree that if the jury couldn't indict this man, that at least gives you some skepticism of what the evidence can be?
But that doesn't show, because it doesn't show that you can't show me anywhere where they no-billed him.
Okay, but they didn't indict him though.
Okay, but then that also doesn't show that they didn't no-build him. So just because you're saying they didn't indict him, they also didn't no-build him. So that means,
okay.
And for you guys that don't know, he's saying that the grand jury didn't indict him. So when the grand jury indicts you, that means there's enough evidence to say that you might have committed this crime and that it could go to trial or whatever. But if they no-build you, right, that's the grand jury saying there's not enough evidence. Neither happened. He was neither no build or true build. None of that happened. Okay. So literally doesn't mean anything.
So what does that tell you? If they didn't go either way, the grand jury now, I would like to think these people know more than we know, right? So if the grand jury said, I can't go either way, what's the problem with me saying I can't go either way? So is the grand jury, are they crazy?
The difference is the grand jury. The difference is you are more on the side of David than the grand jury is.
What does it matter? Okay, true, but that's because I'm not in this position. I'm not in a position where I have to stay neutral and only pick.
Yeah, you're quite literally like, the difference is
what I'm saying
you're not going either way. You are going away. You're going the way of David didn't do it. That's the way you're going.
Yes, but listen. I'm going that way because I don't have enough evidence to push me fully in either direction. So until I see that evidence, I'm like, hey man,
don't lie and say that you're not in the direction. You are in the direction of he didn't do it. That is the direction you're in.
You can be neutral and still give your opinion though. Come on, dog.
But bro, it is different. You're not being neutral though, because you made a whole video, bro. Here, bro. This is the title of this is. Hold on. No. Because this is the title of your video. Why I feel like David was framed.
Feel. I didn't say why I know. I didn't say David was framed. I said why I feel.
So that's what you think.
Think. Yes. I didn't say this is what I know.
I think David did it.
Okay. What makes you wrong for having your opinion? Nothing.
The difference is you're saying that you're not going either way when you're lying. You are going away.
I'm literally not, bro. All right, check it out. I'm saying that it's possible for him to be innocent, but But I also say in every video it's possible for him to be guilty. But in my opinion, I think maybe he was framed. What is wrong with that statement?
Okay, so if he's framed, then we're wasting all this manpower on somebody that is framed. When there's a real killer out there.
It happened to Michael Jackson. It can happen, bro.
Wait.
People have been framed. I don't know if you don't know this, but people have been framed.
Okay, what was Michael Jackson framed of that he got in trouble for?
Bro, you forgot he had a whole trial because the family was trying to extort him?
But, bro, that was civil. That wasn't criminal.
We're just talking about people being set up. He was set up for them to get money. They just wanted a payout. So they set him up.
They wanted a payout. So you're equating a civil thing with a... Because the FBI cleared him. The FBI cleared Michael Jackson or whatever, right?
Yes.
So we're talking about a criminal case. You're talking about a civil case.
We didn't say what the nature of a case was. I'm just saying, I'm giving you examples of when somebody was set up. MJ was set up. So my whole point is, bro, I don't know where y'all getting this idea that I'm just like,
bro, just because you got brought to... Okay, so was Johnny Depp set up? Was he framed?
I don't even remember what happened with Johnny Depp. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't be watching stuff.
Was Justin Baldoni framed?
I don't even know who that is.
The point is just because you go to court doesn't mean that you're framed. The people just wanted a payout. You bro, literally just said that Michael Jackson was framed. What I'm saying,
I said he was, yeah, right. So he wasn't? They didn't set him up?
The people were trying to get a payout from him.
Yeah, so that's not setting him up.
To get a payout?
Yeah, that's not setting him up. If you lie on this man and say he did something he didn't do so you can get money, that's not a setup?
Okay, so do you think Johnny Depp was framed? By his ex-wife Amber Heard?
Details. I don't know all the details of the Johnny Depp thing. You're doing it again, though. We got to stick to David, bro.
Okay, let's stick to
David.
None of
those things are relevant to this.
The difference between those cases is nobody was murdered in those cases. Nobody's kids were genuinely touched. And you see, the difference with the Michael Jackson case was if a kid was genuinely touched and it wasn't Michael Jackson, then that would be a huge different problem. But kids weren't touched, but they blamed Michael Jackson. That's the difference. In this case, Celeste was raped and murdered. All right?
Right.
So that happened to her. Now, you're saying he was framed. So
I'm saying he might have.
Okay, you're saying that he might have been framed, right? And you're saying that there's a lot of evidence supporting that he might have been framed.
I didn't say that. I said there's no evidence supporting either way.
Wait, you're saying there's no evidence supporting that he was framed?
No, bro. I'm saying there's no evidence. There's no evidence to support that he was framed. There's no evidence to support that he was guilty.
So how can you make a video saying why I think David was framed when you're saying there's no evidence that he was framed?
That's why it's a theory, because there's no evidence of either yet, bro. It's a theory. Why are y'all so upset over a theory? Okay. Exactly.
All right, my man. You know what? You got it, bro. You got it, man. You got it. You tough, bro.
Say less, my guy.
You tough, man. You tough. All right, here. All right. Hey, send me that article where it said that the coroner said that there was no evidence tying David to Celeste's murder.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna send it to your TikTok.
All right, appreciate you.
Say less, my guy.
Oh my gosh. I got cooked. Yeah, okay, chat. I got cooked by the guy that said there's no evidence supporting that David is innocent nor guilty, but he made a video saying why he thinks David was framed. I got cooked by that guy. Like, man, I did get, bro. Yeah, man, he got me, chat. He got me, man. Shout out to bro. He got it.